get a sound check from whoever. Man, having all types of connection issues. How's my sound? Can I be heard at all? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me get into it. This is what we got going on here. Hugging AR owner. Link is in the description of the video. Got hoodies. It's about to be springtime, summertime soon. Spring right now, right? We need more of the spring weather. I love the springtime. The merch link is in the description. Hoodies and t-shirts, athletic shorts, women's underwear. I got all that shit. Put Hugger AR on the booty. Put it on the booty, right? All over the underwear. It's a dope message what I got going on with the Hugger AR on the thing. If you're new to my channel, I got a lot of new subs and shit, which is dope. Y'all been checking out my shorts. I got videos, live streams, all type of shit. This is what it is that we do with the Hugger AR on the movement. I first came up with the idea to do this as a counteraction to gun control, because I realized that way too often the guns were being demonized along with all of the people that have them, regardless of the intentions. And it all seemed so disingenuous coming from so-called intelligent people, protective people in government and in media. They claim to be so honorable and so virtuous that the most honorable and virtuous thing that they could say to us about gun crime and other things, mass shootings and other stuff, the most honorable thing that they could say to us is for us to give up our guns. When that became their response, that's when they got my attention, to me. And this happened early on in my gun ownership, because the very first gun that I bought, it was a 9mm high point that cost me about $175, and that included a 50-round box of ammo. I didn't know much about guns. I knew that the quality of the gun was questionable because it looked kind of funny, but the motherfucker goes bang, and that's all I wanted, because I wanted to protect myself and the girl I was dating at the time. And the firearm gave me some confidence that in dangerous situations I would be protected. And I'm going to tell y'all that story of what happened with me and her while we were going on a nice walk in the summer of 2006, I think it was. There were some problems, some personal problems in my life that I couldn't really relate to this event. But I always wonder if maybe I avoided somebody that might have put a hit on me. In all honesty, that's what I think might have happened. What's crazy is that I can't tell. All I have is this one spooky event that I'm not going to tell the story right now, but it's going to freak y'all out. I'm going to tell that story sometime later on, but just know that a very spooky situation where I thought somebody legit put a hit on me or sent somebody after me. Yeah, it spooked me out enough that though I was always enthusiastic about firearms, I never had any, and I was okay with just being an admirer because I didn't have the money, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to admire, you know, this from the outside looking in. But one summer night, man, 2006, changed my life forever, because things got crazy and I might have avoided a very violent situation. And in retrospect, after that happened, I wish that I didn't have to do what I felt was cowering away from this mysterious threat, this mysterious man that appeared to have been stalking me, and I didn't know what sent him there, or what for, or where this aggression and determination that I seen in him was coming from. I just could not figure it out. And shortly after that, I bought my first gun, and I didn't have no money. All I had was $175 to spare, and I bought a gun for exactly that. I think I might have told myself 200, and I bought a gun for 175, and I was very grateful for finding it. And at the time I wanted to defend myself, I didn't give a fuck. This is why, to this day, I say all guns matter. I don't care how broke you are. Get a fucking gun, any gun. Do some research on the ammo that has the best success rate or probability in that firearm, and then arm yourself with a fighting chance to win a fight that you didn't fucking start. Defensive violence is fucking awesome. It's the dopest shit in the world, actually. It's the only thing that's going to protect all of the other stuff that you claim to love. Free speech don't protect no other rights. Free speech being the First Amendment was a red flag to me, because that don't even make no fucking sense. First things first, when I come in this bitch, before I can say anything or before you can say anything, just know that if our interaction goes south, I am prepared and willing to smoke your ass in defense if I have to. Hi, my name is Trey. That's me before I even tell you what my name is. And the first law of preservation the first law of nature is self-preservation. This is where the power is at, right? But it's one of those things that's so important that I know in my personal life, having to experience that defense is very important, and money shouldn't be a hurdle. Affording to defend your life should be free, or at the very least be a priority that you're willing to reach for and obtain, because you deserve to protect your life. So get a fucking gun. But that story is what set me off into gun ownership, and it's been like uphill from here, man. And then once I did that, I'm thinking, oh yeah, no, this is cool. This is how it's supposed to be. Some people say, oh, motherfucker, get a gun and think they tough. Yeah, some people do that. But what it is people get the confidence to be who they are. That's what it really is. Just like money don't make an asshole. Money reveals character. And that's the absolute truth. That is what you're seeing happening. If you can address things for what they actually are, then you know how to properly respond to them. And I think it's just everybody's right to fucking own a gun for protection, man. It just means a whole lot to me. But what I don't like is when it gets demonized. When I start into the gun world and realize that, hey, there's laws here. Hey, the laws are different in different states. Be mindful of that. Oh, this is how much a Glock costs. I hear a lot about the Glock. Like to get my hands on one. I started doing this once I got into the gun world. Then I started realizing, oh, gun laws be changing. Ooh, they be changing in the opposite direction. They supposed to sometimes too. Oh, that's fucked up. Why they do that? Oh, so they can try to blanket blame everybody for what a few motherfuckers do when everybody could just feel like me. The loving person who don't want to hurt nobody, who actually fucking refuses to be fucked with, though, when I'm already bringing all the love, you cannot still then attack me. Then I know you are what it is in the world that I'm supposed to be fighting, and then I will fucking happily fight you in defense. That's me. That could be a lot of people, and I, for one, don't want to be demonized for what somebody else does or what they bring to the table, because I know I'm loving and defensive. That's all it is, man. So when I start seeing gun laws and shit act all fucking weird in the federal government, and start getting into the history of gun laws, and realize that came from a state of fucking racism. Y'all didn't want niggas to get them guns to go get that get back. Y'all want us to be vulnerable enough so y'all can bully us and further enslave us. But you cannot enslave an armed man. Good luck. An armed man who refuses to let go of that gun cannot be enslaved. You're going to have to kill him. Good luck. I hope he don't fucking kill you, because that's what he intends on doing. If you intend on enslaving him, this is what the fuck did you expect? To expect anything less, you are a fucking psycho. And psychos, I won't negotiate with psychos. As soon as you're a fucking weirdo about common sense shit that I shouldn't have to debate you about, boy, you was beneath me. I shouldn't have to debate gun laws with nobody. It's too simple. And you got to go to the bottom line. For example, if gun laws are supposed to fucking do their job, why is it that a gun-free zone seems to be where it is that they fucking bring all of the drama? They go there because it's a stress-free work environment. They know that they got little chances of being fucking contested in a gun-free zone. Y'all got to stop letting them do that. These are the things that I discovered after I got into the gun world, and I went, oh man, this is crazy. This is a fucking mess in here. This is crazy. Had to address these things. I had to address it. The best way for me to address it, since social media wasn't doing enough. Somebody called me out on social media and said, man, you're a keyboard warrior. What are you really doing? I said, oh, what am I really doing? hold my beer that I don't drink because I never had a beer in my life, never drank anything a day in my life, not no alcohol. I was like, oh yeah, hold on, I'll show you what the fuck I mean. And then I got out here. I'm like, I'm gonna be loving me. Never did nothing to nobody. Ain't nobody got no reason to want to physically hurt me. What the fuck I do to you where you think you are righteous and physically hurting me? Not a soul in the world can say that. So when I know that that's who I am, and now I'm armed, what I know I can say with confidence, not cockiness, not trying to act tough because now I got a gun. I got the confidence to know that what it is that a bully might bring to me, I can say, no, you cannot do that, and I'm confident to fucking stop you and telling you, you can't do that. There's nothing cocky or fucking trying to act tough about none of that. That's what all the bullies deserve, is the fucking confidence for somebody to stand up and go, who the fuck you think you is? Bro, you would die for that. And y'all act like the bullies can fucking talk and they got no rules. They break all the fucking laws and they talk and act how they want to talk and act, intimidation and all that. I say if you defensive and you know you love everybody, you can at least look at the bully and go, I don't mean to talk like this to everybody. I mean to spread the love. Everybody but tell a fuck about that, who may one day hurt me or my kids or damage the world in a very bad way, and I see you doing this. To all of the bad people, I can say with a smile on my face, I will happily hurt you though, and I don't gotta care about what that sounds like to anybody. I'm talking to the bad guy. Who's gonna stand up to defend the bad guy? The child trafficker, the tyrannical government, the motherfucking shady ass sleazy politician. We know the word sleazy politician just sounds so good. It flows, man. Like the two words fucking belong together. Sleazy and fucking politician, bro. Don't tell me that it's up to them to determine whether I can have something to protect myself when I already am who I am, regardless of what blanket they want to lay across me because of something somebody else did. What about what government did? Now let's blanket blame them. Acts of criminal violations, international laws being broken all over the place, crimes against humanity. Government is guilty of that somewhere, anywhere, everywhere. Right? Let's blanket blame them the way they do us. And for the safety of the common man, and for all of the innocent people that may fall victim to a nuclear war, these casualties of wars that they got no problem starting because none of us down here really want this shit. They all are the ones that want it, and they're all of the ones that are best protected against the fucking fallout and everything else from the fucking war. And y'all let them call the shots? Y'all sound goofy. Y'all not really playing a strategical game with protecting your life at all. I can't let a sloppy arm of control me. They should have been better than this. I can see them, and I know they full of shit. The jig is up. Now what it is that they try to do to us shouldn't even work. You see how that goes? Now you got to make it hurt for them so that they know that it's not going to work because you see them. In order to do that, to save the world from all the shit y'all talking about, from all the shit that everybody's scared of, somebody had to say that the bad guy, no matter what it is that he is dressed in, no matter what it is that he calls himself, he has got to fucking go, and we already know that violence is what it's going to take to get him out of here because he loves the violence, he uses it well, and he's hoping that you don't fucking use it too. You know that? Because you're going to look for signs that he's going to try to keep you from doing that. How's he going to keep you from doing that? Gun control. Propaganda, trying to throw a fucking moral fucking sob story on your ass, like all the politicians with armed security get more and more scared for their lives every day when their armed security don't do nothing but beef the fuck up. They scared of what? They're not scared of shit. They not worried about you. So what's with the gun control? They don't mean to protect you from nothing. This is what I do out here. I talk shit like this, armed as fuck, on the corner with an AR-15 and a bulletproof vest to show y'all that what I'm saying is no threat to y'all. I came out here to hug y'all. I'm talking to them. So if anybody say anything fucking to me, know that it's going to be them doing it because they don't want me to tell you this shit. It ain't going to be none of y'all doing shit to nobody around here. Y'all know what's up. The hugs come first. Rounds come later, and the ball's in your court. You choose. When the fuck am I going to get that out here in the public for real? Nobody's fucking crazy enough to pick a fight with the huggable guy who's armed as fuck. Do you hear me? Okay then. Now that you know that tough talk like this is of no threat to the fucking public, let's get one thing straight. They the bullies and they gotta fucking go, and they're not gonna go because you caught them, because you're crying, because you're scared. And you know it. Now if I'm wrong when I say that, tell me that there is a way to change them, to get them to back down from the third world conflict and all the fucking tyrannical fucking reach for the guns and the fucking tyranny and the bullshit. Tell me that we can be safe from all that without ever using violence against them. Tell me that we can with a straight face, and then give me the plan with a straight face. Goofy. Boom. Done. Wall has been destroyed. Knock the fuck down. Now go. The fuck? What the fuck? When people are scared to say this, or they're mad at me for saying it, because they think they're like I'm blowing the lid off of something, I'm not blowing the lid off of shit. I'm not blowing nobody cover or nothing, because we don't got to use violence to get this shit cracking. But if you're not violently defensive, you doing what needs to be done to shake them up and to break the fucking illusion of this control that they got over us. When you do that, they gonna fight. If you're not ready to fight, then what'd you do it for? They're just gonna smash you into the same submission that they would have kindly gotten if they could get y'all a round of applause and your support. They'll take it like that, but they'll take it by force too. They're willing to do all of that. Tell them that force is gonna be the only way they're gonna dominate this world. Nobody's gonna listen to them talk this dumb shit and watch them do it when we're looking right at them. Just tell them that. Tell them if they want it, they gotta fight. We don't want to fight, but they're going to have to fight us. Turn your back on them. Goofy. The fuck? This is what y'all should be doing. This is what they don't want me to say. This is the shit that they say that if a motherfucker sound like me, cuss too fucking much, ranted on his fucking phone on his fucking lunch break, owns multiple AR-15s, he is dangerous. 5.5 fucking years of hugging the fucking public, breaking all of the racial fucking spells out here, because that's a fucking divide. What the fuck else am I doing? Proving that I don't give a fuck how scared you were when you saw me on the corner with an AR-15. I don't give a fuck what was going on. You know what you know when you woke up the next day? That you woke up the next day. Because the huggable guy didn't shoot at nobody. 5.5 years. Who the fuck am I shooting at? No one. Who would I shoot at? No one. Unless they already shooting at me. I see my kids and everybody. The way I feel about them is the way somebody feels about you. I cannot hurt you. My soul won't let me do that. I know that shit is wrong, bruh. I love life. What I want to do is to do all of the best things to make it fucking nonsensical that anybody would ever feel justified in hurting me. That's what I want. And when I find that golden position, then I go, yup, right here. Now that I'm here, what's next? Gun ownership. Now what? Tell them to fuck off. That's how it goes. Just tell them to stop. Everybody worried about the third world conflict. Nobody's looking to them to fucking chin check their behavior to be sure it doesn't go there. Everybody's down here worried about if my fucking AR-15 is 16 inches long, because if it's not and it's this much shorter, I deserve all of the smoke that the ATF want to bring with me because of that and nothing else. Because of that part and nothing else. Don't, man, no one talk to me if you can't be sensible about what you're talking about. No one talks to me if you think that I'm overdoing it, and what it is that I'm saying is that somehow you ride so much with the Second Amendment that if I protect the Second Amendment first and foremost with the First Amendment, that somehow I have heard something. All of you fucking gun enthusiasts, so-called second rights fucking activists all over social media, no one fucking talks to me unless you are telling me that the government can't win this fight, and if they tap the keg, you're going to party with them. If you're not saying that, then don't talk to me. Because that's what I'm saying, and I thought that's what you were saying, and I thought that that's what they expected if they did that. The oath of office told them not to do this, or else they will be removed even if violence is necessary. Y'all act like I said something that nobody has fucking said. They took an oath honoring what it is that I'm saying. I'm telling you, they already burnt that bridge. And y'all letting them. And it's doom and gloom that if you allowed them to do something that you set rules into place to keep them from doing, there's only doom and gloom at the end of the fucking shitty rainbow, and you know it because you tried to stop them. And it didn't work. So now what? Just let them go? Because you don't want to sound aggressive. I don't give a fuck what I sound like about nothing. It's already too late. 5.5 fucking years of doing the open carry demonstration. I've proven myself 43 years of fucking life. I ain't never hurt nobody. I passed all their background checks for all of the fucking hurdles that they put in front of a fucking natural right that should have been undebatable. Somehow I had to ask them. Somehow, I don't know. And even then, through their permission, I'm still good. Do you think I give a fuck about what I sound like now? I have to be capable and willing to ignite a fight on somebody who's not trying to fight me in order for me to be wrong. If you Second Amendment advocates think that what I'm saying is somehow bad for the gun community, you're a hater of the First Amendment. Now we got two things to talk about. How many times you gonna be a bitch in this conversation? Tell them they gotta go. or we're going to turn our backs on them. This war is theirs to have. We want nothing to do with it. I don't know how we not fucking removing this taxation from their fucking shit, because they foreign countries think you're an accessory to the murders. You help fund a fucking government that's murdering people. You're an accessory. They blaming you for that. They burn that American flag. I go, man, this is crazy, because I don't know if I can blame you completely. If I was you, I would burn it too. We got there's something wrong here. Because I won't let racial divides and religion and other shit make me not see the humanity and what the fuck they got going on. I just feel sorry for everybody. Just as much as I feel sorry for everybody, I got smoke for everybody too. That's simple. I don't know what else you thought was going to happen or what you expect in life, but if you're not going to be real about shit, you're not going to even be able to sit at the table with me to talk about nothing. All this fake ass Second Amendment support that I be seeing online with the gray man shit and all this other shit, everybody want to be gray. Man, if you gray and you go off on your own, if you respect the power of what it is that you know you're up against, you will know that it'll be strength in numbers. We can't let the divide keep us from the fucking common goal that we all want, and that is the fucking freedom for tyrannical governments to not fucking take over, to not launch us into a third world conflict that only they can do, but then only they can benefit from. I don't know why you don't think that's weird enough to stand up and say something. I don't know how you're not willing to fucking fight them if they go there. I'm the one, and I'm fucking tired of it. Tired of it. If there's ever a such fucking thing as a soul's purpose, this is what my purpose was. Is to come here to call y'all some bitches for fucking standing back watching this happen while y'all act tough about all this other stuff that y'all claim to be rocking with the Second Amendment. But if I say too much, you think I did something wrong. What? Y'all are weirdos. I'm tired of it. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. Y'all need to get y'all shit together, bro. I'm feeling real disrespectful right now. I want to verbally bitch slap the shit out of all y'all. I want y'all to wake the fuck up. It's frustrating trying to help people that deserve the help you're trying to give them that won't wake up to see it. All I want y'all to do is keep on acting all that tough shit. Keep doing the tough shit for the right reasons. You gangbanger, learn about what the world is going through and what they're doing and what they got planned for you. Fuck you gangbanging for? You're already willing to crash out. Get knowledgeable about government business, international business. Form the most rational, loving opinion that you can about you and your fellow man. And then tell them that if they don't give us what it is that we want, which is the same thing that they promised it and we want it and it's not here. I don't know why everybody trying to escape blame for why that happened and who's doing it. Y'all don't want to admit that that's y'all fault, and y'all won't admit that it's them doing it. For all the gangbangers and the motherfucking would-be police officers and military personnel just refuse y'all just refuse to fight their lying ass fights. Tell them we're not budging at all and no cooperation with nothing that they got going on until they can guarantee further hindrance of natural rights. If they can't do none of that, then we're not gonna budge. And we can just ask them to do that. Then we can meet at some common ground. That way we can get some government services on voluntary terms. This is all a pipe dream. This is what it should be like. But what's dark and crazy is that it's never going to be like that, because they're super evil and they have full intent on enslaving the fuck out of everybody in ways that a lot of y'all can't even imagine or might not be aware of. And because of that, I think we should adopt some of the darkness. We should just be totally enthralled with the idea that if they want to do that, we will fight the fuck out of them while smiling. To say, okay, this is the way the world is going and this is what's supposed to happen. And y'all not expecting for us to really, really care enough about ourselves and see you clearly enough to know that it is you who we are fighting, but we can. And we're going to surprise y'all, bro. Here we come. The American people. Y'all are going to fucking stop this shit. Surprise, motherfucker. With it all. Flipping the script and like really, really saving the world by all standing together and dodging all of these social divides, so that we can all stand together and say, regardless of what the differences are between us, what we do know we all want is for government to leave us the fuck alone unless we've created a victim out of somebody, physically or deprived them of their property by stealing it or destroying it. Unless those things are going on, stop telling police officers to risk their lives in interactions with us. Leave us the fuck alone, and a lot of violence and other things will go way down. Depression and will go way down. I think productivity will go way up if we could just focus on other things, man. All these court cases and shit going on for these victimless crimes, man. I don't know, man. I think y'all doing all of this shit that y'all do online to no avail, man. I don't really think too many of y'all really real, man. I think y'all just like pretending to be trying to save some shit because you caught on to some knowledge and you're excited about that. But I don't think any of y'all really intend on saving the world or yourselves. I think you're comfortable with feeling peaceful in your awareness of things, and I think there's a certain level of acceptance that you have for the darkness that you found in this truth-seeking journey that you've been on. And I think you've accepted defeat already. Maybe that's my problem. I haven't really accepted defeat. I think we got a fighting chance, and even if we don't got a fighting chance, I think we should just make it hurt. If they're gonna control the world, I think it should hurt. They shouldn't do it happily. That just seems like wrong. It seems like I think it's due justice to say whoever wants to rule the world with an iron fist should be fucking punched in the nose for that. If I said something wrong, to say what I just said is wrong. If you know you can understand that sentiment, then let's be honest about who fits where, who's playing what role. And then when I say, okay, well then make shit shake, then y'all go, pussies. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch, man. Get y'all shit together.